Report in, Driftlights! Isaac Archer here! And welcome back! It has been a while, both since I streamed. Last time I streamed was, beginning of the month. And that was to celebrate the, anniversary of Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans, with the start of the Iron-Blooded Orphans levels in SD Gundam G Generation Cross-Rays. Now, of course, I've already joked about it that I've kind of been overdoing G-Gen a bit. And yeah, no, I agree. I do think that I have put a little bit of focus on the Gundam content. What? Oh, sorry, Soulblade advises me I shouldn't say little bit. I've been putting emphasis on Gundam. Blame the hyperfixation. That ironically was started because the game we're playing today, Super Robot Wars Y. Now, if you're wondering why you can't hear the game, let me actually explain that real quick. So last time I streamed Super Robot Wars Y, I got copyright struck. For the sound of the game. I would also like to point out, it is impossible to mute the game through the game. You literally can't. Even at 1, it still plays audio. There is no mute option. So my only option is to not have game audio at all. I cannot have any audio from the game if I don't want to get slammed by copyright. Which even then, those claims are done in bad faith. I am playing the game. The soundtrack is part of the game. I'm talking over the game. For all intents and purposes, it is protected by fair use law. I did look this up. I was talking over the game. My streams were not a replacement for just listening to the songs themselves. So if you've noticed that part of those streams were mysteriously missing, I had to cut them out because even after refuting them, 2 of the claims wouldn't be taken away. So I had to cut the footage. Luckily, I still have the original footage. My editors will just be taking out the audio of the game anyway in the editing process. Mostly because this entire game soundtrack is copyrighted. Meaning I would need to replace any game audio in those streams. Interesting though, that the first stream didn't get copyright claimed, but the second one did. Which is also why I've not been playing it. I've been dealing with that fucking headache. And it did kind of kill my motivation to play the game a bit. Because my brain would link it to that headache. And as a result, I didn't even play ahead. Like I said in the last stream, I was going to, so I wouldn't end up, so I would know what to do to avoid any unfortunate setbacks. Yes. That's alright, because of the headache that had been caused to me by the developers, I inadvertently ended up saying something that wasn't true, though I could not know this at the time and could only do so through hindsight. Basically, this shit's a huge headache. Anyway, it's been a while, so I've basically forgotten a bunch of stuff. I don't remember the plot. From what I can remember, and this is all I can vaguely remember, we work for a group called Ninja. We have a cool mobile mobile suit thing that is just for us, the Luna Drak. I'm probably mispronouncing that wrong. Anyone who happens to know German, I think that's German, please tell me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. No, actually, please tell me. I do want to know if I'm pronouncing it wrong so I can fix it. I don't have access to the shop. That's interesting. Assignment and option parts. I have nothing for that. I have assists. Let me go over the characters here. Now we have Chise, who activates Faith. What the what does that do? Restore 6,000 health. This activates Crush. I know if they're watching the stream, someone probably has a crush on this lady. Next attack gains armor down and mobility down. Jesus Christ. Trick. Fight once without using energy or ammo. Morale, skill, etc. still apply. So I can use a free hit. Thank you. 80, you are going to be broken. And then we have the Press Spirit. Gain an action if you destroy a target in the next round of combat. Effect is lost if a target isn't destroyed. Okay, and it wants me to assign Chise, so I'm gonna do that. Game. Oh god, that's so jank. Why is back on shift? Alright, train pilots, let's see what I've got. We have me. Yo, what up? We have Echika. Don't remember. Goma. Honestly, this guy looks kind of cool. He's a pilot of the Dynazenon. Baku, Kamui, and Takuma, which all pilot the Geta, though it switches between Ark, Kirik, and Han. Domon with the God Gundam, I refuse to call it that. And Rain with the Rising Gundam. And no, I don't mean as in my female design. Two completely different Rains. Don't get that mixed up. Now, okay, the next mission is a mission for brave heroes. Let's at least get some music in here, shall we, chat? That might be a bit too quiet. Give me a moment. Oh, wow. Give me a moment. Kibo, you okay with that? Kibo, my boy. Are your systems functioning, Kibo? That looks to be a no. Kibo. God damn it, Kibo. I know his audio's going through, but it's not even picking up on my application. Nice job, Kibo. Okay. So somehow Kibo has freaked the ever-loving fuck out, chat. Give me a moment. I'm just wanting to rip something off right now. Well. Okay, so we have absolutely no fucking audio besides my voice. Lovely! Fucking lovely, chat. Yeah. I've only just started. I've not even gone into a level and I already want to scream. I'm 13 minutes into stream and have achieved fuck all. I would say this must be a new record for me, but I don't think it is. I'm going to have to use a substitute method of getting the audio for the stream, that being capturing a different application that is at least choosing to play ball. Give me a second, chap. Let it never be said that I don't have a backup plan in case something goes wrong. See, chat, isn't that so much better? Now you actually have something to listen to. I have it set to the wrong thing. I had it set to loop a single video and not the whole playlist. All right, let's do this. Oh, and by the way, yes, I can still see chats. Stand up, Isaac Archer. That's not my name. To be a ninja is to give up your attachments to anything other than the mission. But then, you won't even make it to being a ninja the way you're going. Don't want to die. Then stand up. Find the power sleeping in you. Bring out every last bit. If you can't do that, you'll die. And that'll be the end of it. I'll do it. There's something I've got to do. No matter what. Keep my sister. To keep Echika safe, I'll do anything. A Advent. Residential Quarter. The mobile city-state A Advent is committed to respecting the wishes of all those who have gathered here. The 3 guarantees of residency, safety, and energy will remain in effect. You will not be compelled to renounce your citizenship. Currently, I'm acting as sole representative, but will soon be convening a council to let you weigh in on future policies. My fellow citizens, I'm asking you to help me improve the A Advent, our new country. Okay, so this floating ship, which is also a city, has also been declared a country. You can tell how long it's been, because I don't remember any of this shit. I've lost count of how many times the AAD channel has broadcast this message today. Arachika is doing her best. Still hard to believe that such a young god could lead a country. I love that it has no option for seeing the AAD channel. She wouldn't be the first. Remember Queen Relina of the Sunk Kingdom? I mean, she's just a placeholder until we elect a real representative anyway. Yeah, we'll just have to humor her little make-believe until then. Putting it pretty harshly, isn't it? Fine, the rich girl's new hobby then. Doesn't matter what you call it, if you can't do the job, she's out. Simple as that. I hear people are seeing Netchiko around quite a bit. As in, she's inspecting the city? I'm not sure. But apparently you can see her walking around the residential area at times. No matter where you go, there's always trouble. We may as well stay here and enjoy those 3 guarantees. It's been 3 days since Echika made her declaration of independence. Come on! It seems like the repeated broadcasts have helped quell unrest among the citizens. Yeah, but it didn't stop some like half the residents from leaving the ship. I mean, not everyone was on board with the whole independence thing. How'd your family take the news, Yamoge? Mom said she isn't leaving because her parents' house is here. How about you, Minami? I think they talked about it, but that didn't go anywhere, so I guess we're staying. I mean, it's not like I wanted to leave anyway. Right. Anyone's free to come or go. That was the promise. No point in thinking about folks who left. We'll make this a good country. Then people will be lining up to get in. Exactly. And to do that, we have to protect the Adventist drift lights. That's what I like to hear. Finally found your determination, eh? I guess so. I haven't dreamed my training for a while. Maybe that's why. The maids can take care of security. We need to go back to our headquarters. Echika wants to discuss what will happen next. The Advent has earned its freedom. But how will we use it? I'm fine with this. Advent's conference room. The number of residents aboard the Advent is currently 18,453. Why so specific? That's 48.6% of what the population was at the time of the Advent's departure. Perhaps in anticipation of our situation, our infrastructure is automated and can be operated by a small number of people. However, I know. As a city, no, as a country, we must avoid a further decline in population. Well, as long as we're here, no one's gonna die. All we have to do is show the world how great a place the Advent is. Exactly the plan. I'm sure drift lights are going to be a big help in that regard. By the way, is the Advent really become independent? Yes. The new League of Nations has recognized our sovereignty and our membership. I'm sure the fact that we have no territory disputes made it go much more smoothly than it might have. I guess they're treating us like a movable colony. In return, we're required to follow the instructions of each individual nation in which we travel. That's fair, I guess. We can't just enter another country's territory without permission, after all. Oh, okay. Thanks to Domon's mediation, we're allowed to stay in Japan. Other nations shouldn't be able to cause problems with the Advent as easily now. For better or worse, the Japanese government is keeping a close eye on us. I was also able to gain permission to accompany the Advent under the pretext of training and supervision. I'm surprised you got the okay for that. There are people in the government who question the current path we're on. Let's just say someone pulled some strings in my favor. Say, Domon, now that there are nations again, are the Gundam fights going to restart? I haven't heard anything about it either way yet. If they do restart the Gundam fights, would you participate as a representative of the Advent? I'll think about it. Oh, Sunk Kingdom! I think I've already read this. I think. Not too sure. I have no clue. I'm based just guessing. But you wouldn't be able to use your God Gundam then, would you? Well, in that case, we just have to make a new, we just have to make a new one in that case, the Advent Gundam. And who says it's gonna represent us in the fight? I'll be running for that spot too. I'd say just the Advent Gundam. Actually, is that a thing? Give me a moment. That's actually not a thing. There's not an Advent Gundam. That's actually kind of insane to me that we don't have an Advent Gundam. Well, honestly, I can vibe to that. Interesting. I accept your challenge, Takuma. Domon versus Takuma. Now that's a fight I gotta see. You got a problem with how lightly they're taking it? The Advent comes with its share of headaches, but it's also given us freedom. Nothing wrong with keeping a positive attitude about it, right? I'm not really feeling it myself. We have power, that's true, but we're lacking something necessary to use it properly. And that would be funds, what I suspect you mean to say. Really? I thought you were loaded, HQ. Loaded, even for a microstate, is on a completely different scale than the wealth of a single family. We can make some good money by selling materials and combat data from the enemies we beat. We could, and those may work as to supplement our funds, but combat is too unreliable to be a viable source of income. Plus, I feel if we make our living in combat, it'll start feeling too much like we're looking for fights. Agreed. Our goal should be to avoid conflict as much as we can. We'll make do with the assets of House Farmbonet for the time being. We won't be able to sustain the A-Advent for long without a plan. This is what I wanted to gather here to discuss. I've called in someone who can advise us on how to proceed. This is Hayato Jin of the Sao Tome Laboratory. I'm pleased to see you well, Representative Echika. Thank you for joining us, Commander Jin. As you're bringing in the commander to advise us on making money piles? Does that mean the Sao Tome Laboratory is going to pay for our stuff? No, but I'm here to offer some insight. I'm sorry. The hair and beard being two completely different colors is fucking with my head. I like how it looks, but it's fucking with my head. I'm conflicted on if I like it or not. Ah! Oh, fuck's sake. The streamer I mod for went live. Damn it! Okay. The fuck was that noise? I'm gonna quickly be right back, chat. Tribute my two monsters. The walls, the mountains, even the planets. None shall stand in my path. Carve your road and strike. Seven's Road Magician. Yeah, I could not have timed that more perfectly. Let's go. Exactly. Limit. What's one of those? And I'm back. That wasn't very long now, was it, chat? Plus it means you all got to hear a little bit of the Be Right Back song. That doesn't really get used very often now, does it? Okay. Back to the game. I appreciate it greatly. We're looking to establish a core business, but we're not quite sure how to go about it yet. Well, the A-Advent's Nirikana 1 is a terrific reactor, right? We could sell that energy, we could attract factories and stuff, I guess. A little ineloquent, but that was going to be the thrust of my own advice. Selling energy? Since the Revolutionary War, the world has been suffering from a severe generalized energy shortage. The A-Advent and its unique reactor, therefore, could easily provide energy to areas and facilities that need it. Conveniently for you, many countries and facilities are prepared for this by setting up large amounts of energy storage. They could get back up and running if they just had someone who could fill those batteries up. That would certainly be the most immediate service we could provide right now, and I already have a potential client lined up for you. led a course to Izu. Izu? That's where the Nambara connection is. The base of Com-Battler 5. Oh, V. The heck's a Com-Battler V? It's a super robot, combined from 5 machines. It protected the Earth from the Campbellian invasion. Wait, the client's gonna be the Nambara connection itself? No, it's Metropolis. Ah, Radiant's place! The guardian deity of Mu who fought against the Yoma Empire. Yeah, I heard the pilot is a boy our age. I'm sorry. Let me run through that again. The Com-Battler V is a mech made of 5 smaller mechs with a single pilot. Power Rangers could never. Oh. Pretty sure he's a new character. Akira Hibiki, voiced by Akira Kamiya. Oh, that's kind of funny. From Radiant the Brave. An athletic young man, captain of the Seaside Academy soccer team. Born from the Union, I have no idea what the fuck's going on. My brain decided I wanted to glitch. From the union of Ichiro, a Mutron researcher, and Princess Lemuria of the Empire of Mu, he is designed to fuse with the guardian deity of Mu, i.e. to fade into Radin, to protect the world against the coming of a new age of demons. He wields Radin's power against the Yoma Empire's assaults. Energetic and hot-blooded, he has the strength of spirit to not falter under the weight of his destiny, and the courage to not flinch in the face of unbeatable odds. One of the few of the things that shake his boys? How the fuck is that pronounced? Is the revelation that his beloved mother, Lemuria, was alive. Huh. He seems kind of cool. Mom, when is Barao going to attack? I don't know. Hey look, that's another bio! Reiko Hibiki, Akira's mother and empress of the ancient Mu Empire. In the Mu Empire, her name was Lemuria. 12,000 years ago, she put herself in a suspended sleep to stop the ambitions of the revived Yoma Empire in the far future. She reawakened in the modern day, married Ichiro Hibiki and gave birth to Akira. Afterwards, she vanished from Akira's life as she went in star for the Star of Ramu, the Mu Empire's sacred treasure. Due to this, Akira was left unaware that his mother was still alive. Yep, just fucking star mother over here, getting some fucking Disney mom vibes. Here's a good question. Why are all parents in Disney fucking terrible? Is that just a thing with animated parents? Like, to be an animated parent, you are contractually obligated to be either a complete piece of shit or the most wholesome person ever, but you die in like 5 minutes. You're allowed like 5 to 15 minutes of screen time before you die, or just get written out somehow. Or you live, but the audience is made to think that you died, something like that. Or you turn evil, you're secretly... Basically, like, parents in Disney can't just be allowed to be. I love this royalty-free playlist. How could you not know? You're the one who said he would be coming. You've already defeated the Fury Brothers, the highest-ranking officers, and destroyed the Guardian Dragon Baragon. The Yoma Empire has nothing left but the Empire himself. I have no doubt that Barrow will come to confront you. Then where is he? Why isn't he coming? To avenge Xingqi's death, to protect you, I have to bring down the Yoma Empire. I have to. Kira! Calm down, Akira. Yelling your mother won't solve anything. Oh, we've got more bios to read. Lovely! Mari Sakurano. Also from Riding the Brave. Akira's classmate in the Idol of Seaside Academy, She is the daughter of Chief Higashiyama from the Future Engineering Research Institute, and has a bright tomboyish personality. Her clumsiness often gets her teased by Akira. Akira, whatever, I don't know nor care. She's one of the pillars that supports Akira's heart in his fight, and, wishing to fight by his side, she joins the Co-op Landers and pilots the Blue Guard to aid Radin. Tetsuya Tsurugi from Mazing Kaiser vs. the Great General of Darkness. He's the pilot of Great Mazinga. A dedicated pilot, combat professional, he overcame a rigorous training regimen to become a pilot. He acts as an older brother to Koji Kabuto. Although his words and actions are often harsh, he holds his comrades in high esteem. During the Mycenae Empire's invasion of Earth, he heroically stands his ground against the battle beasts in New York. So basically, he's a badass. Good to know. Oh, right, we need to talk about this a little bit. This might actually be relevant. Neoma Empire, an empire of demons that recently awoke from a 20,000 year slumber, destroyed along with the prosperous empire of Mu ages ago. They returned the modern era to usher in the age of demons once more. Barao is the ruler of the Yoma Empire, usually referred to as the Yoma Emperor. He was sealed in a stone statue in his underground temple, but eventually broke free after Princess Sharkin, the frontline commander of the Yoma Empire, died in battle against Radin. He has a massive body that far exceeds Radin in size, with his lower body rooted to Yoma Island itself. To usher in the Age of Demons, he sends his series a Fury Beast to defeat Radin and steal the mystical energy known as Mutron that powers it. Jingui, one of the members of the Co-op Landers and the main pilot of the Blue Guard. His name is Chikara Jingui. Full name is Chikara Jingui. A no-nonsense man who approached life with logic and reason. He tended to lock horns with Akira at first, but eventually they recognized each other's struggle and became good friends. When the Yoma Fury beast Baragon proved too much for Radin, he realized that the only way to defeat it would be with a powerful explosive triggered from within the beast. He loaded a bomb onto the Blue Guard and dove inside Baragon, sacrificing his life to give Akira a chance at victory. So basically, he's a badass. Well, he was a badass. If this is what I missed in Super Robot Wars X, then I'm a little pissed I didn't play that fast. But Tetsuya, he's right, Akira. Who the fuck is this Dr. Wawi looking ass? Ichiro Hibiki, Akira's father and an archaeologist. While researching Mutron energy, he was turned to stone by the Yoma Empire. However, he was released and safely reunited with Akira when Sharkin was defeated. Afterwards, he travels to Tibet with Kyuzo and Rei in search of his missing wife, Reiko. I don't like how close those names are together. Like, how close those two names are. Alright. I keep hitting escape because I think that's what the back button's on. When it's on shift, please let me rebind. The recent string of battles has stretched our resources thin. If Barao were to attack Metropolis now, we wouldn't be able to engage him. We should focus on strengthening our defenses for now. But impatience agitates the mind. They'll have a negative influence on Radine. Okay, Amuro, right? Okay. You two just look like different aspects of Amuro were split up into two different characters. Unfortunately for you, Ray, Akira over here got the good side. Saramaru. Correct. For now, I say we maintain a calm attitude and observe the Yoma Empire's activity. If there's ever trouble, Tetsuya will help us protect Metropolis. Sorry, but I can't just sit back and do nothing. Akira. Jingui's death hit Akira hard. If they fail to protect the Star of Ramu, then Reiko would. A lot for one man to bear. Oh. It's the Yoma Empire. The Yoma Empire is approaching. It's finally happening. Close the big shell. All hands, defensive station. Hira. I know, Dad. I'm going to defeat Barrow. I'll keep Mom safe, I swear. Hira. All right, let's do this. Incoming clones. Where's Akira? Barker out. Oh, got a nice little animated cutscene here. Oh, okay. Let's see. What was this thing gonna look like? Dad, I have no clue what I'm looking at here. Okay, I'm skipping that because if that's just a full fucking bit from the anime, I'm not gonna run that risk further. Radin and Great Mazinger have deployed. Is that a live god? I can crush Thlomes in my sleep. Calm down, Akira. This is just the first wave. Show yourself, Barao. I'm ready for you. Speed racer. Yeah. So, some of these fucking designs for the mechs are insane. He's not in the mood to listen, is he? No. Bring it on, Yoma Empire. As long as Radin stands, you'll never win. A mission for brave heroes. I didn't even get to read that. All enemies defeated defeat all, and I lose if all my ally units go down. Okay. I say all or any. Any of my units go down, I lose. Okay. Well, let's see what the Great Mazinger can do. Okay, can't use that yet. Let's see the Drill Pressure Punch. Jingui, I won't let your sacrifice go to waste. Now it's my turn. I'll protect Akira and Raiko. Raiko, I don't know. Even if it costs me my life. I'll carry out Jingui's wish. Go right through. Drill Pressure Punch. It is indeed Workstay. That's about what I expected. Give me a second, chat. Are you now? Are you being sneaky now? Oh, something was reporting an error on my end. Hold on. I'm trying to find what the app, what app's erroring. It's not reactive. Hold on, I'm looking through. I'll check my stream tech folder. Okay, so I found what's breaking. Oh my god, I am going to scream. Okay, so I'm having issues with trying to get certain applications to capture. And luckily, since I have... me can't hear. Okay, I'm just gonna... You could... Yeah, but also just generally, it is some things are just a bit broken right now.
Yep. Credits gained 0.
Yes.
Also, why are you fighting squids? Is this Gundam or is this Platoon?
It is neither. This is Super Robot Wars. So expect to see more than just Gundam here.
So are you saying it's off the hook? Oh, I can hear myself now. I heard myself for a second.
Yeah, that's because I've been able to. That's because I've got the stream audio working. Because I had to basically set up with application audio. Okay, let's see the energy cutter. Oh, this is gonna kill too. I have to do this, otherwise, Mom will. Akira, he's lost sight of what he truly needs to do. Onward, Radine. We must fight. You'll never get away with your schemes, Yoma Empire. Energy cutter. By the way, worth mentioning. Not sure if you were here for this chat. So if you're wondering why you can't hear the game, I have it muted for very good reason. I can't mute it through the game itself, so I had to mute its actual output. Because this game's entire soundtrack is copyrighted. So even though it should not be copy claiming me because it is from the game itself, I still got claims from it. Trust me, chat, I'm not going to keep complaining about it. But yeah, these are Delomes from the Mazinger line of shows, I believe. It's either that or Riding the Brave. Seems to be based the same thing, and I'm not too sure. What the fuck? Respawn. Okay. What a fucking name for an attack! No matter how mature we think we are, something will always prove us wrong.
Hello?
Hello?
I'm living with zombie internet. Did Space Canada not go through?
It did not. Didn't even pop up a chat.
Let me try again. See, here's the thing. It was fine earlier for like a good 2 hours, and now...
Oh, time to speak of a Gundam atrocity. Well, let's at least see the God missile for. Oh my god. Is every part of these mechs weaponized? And here I thought the fucking heavy arms was compensating for something. Okay.
Heavy arms is the 0 system.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about about another war crime, and of course, I get to talk about my favorite timeline again.
Junius Treaty.
The no, wrong timeline. That's Cosmic Era.
Ah.
So
I'm
to
not
quote,
saying it was the Junius Treaty. But it was the
to
Junius
quote one of the
Treaty.
memes that Mika made,
Yep.
why is it that whenever something happens, it's always you three?
Meanwhile, the three are Xeon, Junius Treaty, and anything for Iron-Blooded Orphans.
Speaking of Iron-Blooded Orphans, we're talking about the EB-AX2, Grey's Iron. So, I get to talk about the fact that the Alaya Vinyana system is banned technology again.
Also, Ace, what is this periodic table bullshit underneath score?
What?
When it showed the squid thing versus your pilot, it showed like the periodic table underneath the word score.
Oh, when it shows the attack stuff?
No, it was when it showed right before the animation.
Yeah, so this bit.
No, not this. No, not this bit. Oh, hold on a second. I can't see. Let me look at. I got.
I was gonna say, look at it on Discord.
Okay, I'm looking now. Oh yeah. Now I can see.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
It looks like a periodic table.
I have no idea what it is. It might be mentioning something to do with like battle types or different abilities. Not too sure. Oh, it's already picked a different attack for a different attack. So talking about the Grey's Iron, uses the Alaya Vinyana system and was a recent development. Which, reminder, at the current time of Iron-Blooded Orphan Season 1 happening, which is when this mobile suit appears, in fact, it is the final boss of Season 1, the Alaya Vinyana system is still considered banned technology. So they...
At this point, everything in Iron-Blooded Orphans is banned technology.
Yeah. And what happened is is the Grey's Iron, which was basically just a better version of the Greys before it got its pilot, Iron Dalton.
Wait, they named the pilot. They named the mech after the Gundam after the pilot.
Yes, because
wow.
Iron kind of
he's trying to compete with Seto Kaiba for that big ego.
No, actually, there's a reason why it's called that. So Iron is kind of permanently stuck in a life support unit. So like Grey's Iron is his body now.
So it's like the director of Duelist Academy at the end of season 1, in a way where he was thus if he didn't get youth. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Kind of. And this thing, when it's introduced, is absolutely mental. Taking down taking down a customized Greys and two Roe units, in turn killing the pilot of one of the two Roes, which
at this point I have to ask.
Yeah. What?
Is there any mobile suit in Iron-Blooded Orphans that is not using banned technology?
The standard Greys. That's just a standard mass production.
So basically, you're saying the cannon fodder.
Yeah, basically cannon fodder stuff are considered not banned because of course they're not able to use banned technology, but also the V08-1228 Grimguard.
Gesundheit.
I'm going to talk more about the Grimguard when we get to that bit of IBO in Cross Race. So until then, let's see the God Gogun.
Oh yeah,
I love some of these attack names.
Do they have Endless Waltz in Cross Race? Okay, so I'm guessing that's your next.
After I finish Iron-Blooded Orphans, yes, we are moving on to. We are going to be doing Endless Waltz.
Okay, I thought you were talking about a certain mobile suit that was in Endless Waltz.
No, it's this.
Ah.
The God Gogun is a bow and arrow. Okay.
Where do you even get? Okay, that's not string. That's freaking like a like crane cable at that point.
Okay. Okay.
Am I wrong?
But I got an achievement!
What achievement you got? I didn't see.
Close call. Dodge an attack with an over 80% hit rate.
Protag luck.
Literally. This is also... but also, usually with Super Robot Wars, like with Cross Rays, usually I'm only able to manage a single level, both because of how much the characters keep talking and the animations. I like letting them play.
Ace,
Eh?
isn't that the achievement Joey got versus Merrick in Duelist Kingdom, or not Duelist, in Duelist Battle City?
Yeah, pretty
Dodge
much.
Dodge an attack with 80% crit rate.
At least 80%
Joey,
hit rate.
No. Joey dodged the attack with 100% crit rate from
Hit rate, not crit rate. Not bad. But I'm just getting started.
I know what I said.
All right, let's see this.
He was doing a shadow game against Merrick with the wing, Ra.
Yeah.
The Ring Dragon Ra.
Mazinger Blade! Okay, that's just a regular sword.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's funny enough, like the most boring attack this thing has so far.
Ace.
Yeah.
I know what I said. I know I said hit rate and not crit rate. That's Wing Dragon of Ra in a shadow game. That is hit rate, not crit rate.
You said crit rate, and I was correcting.
Oh, I thought I said hit rate and you said crit rate.
Other way around.
Either way, Joey survived something he should not have.
Oh yeah, no. He took direct hit. No. What happened, right? You know what happened?
What?
Joey's ability started.
Oh my god, is Joey a Pokemon?
For all intents and purposes, he took what would have been an Oko to the face. And lived.
Ace.
He has started.
Ace, I'm now imagining just Joey as a Pokemon going, yeah.
No. His cry would just sound like dice rolling.
Oh god.
Alright, what attack to use? Let's go with the Jet Boomerang. I don't think I've used that yet. Because that's the only option I haven't. He'll never beat Radine and I like that. Okay. Okay, yeah, we've already seen this line. The Jet Boomerang.
So, do you want to explain to me why we're fighting space squids?
I genuinely have no fucking clue.
Also, I'm just wondering, kind of like on Project X, does this actually say what what series each enemy is from if you look at the information on them? Like a compendium or something?
There is a compendium in the game.
Okay, is this your first time with the squids?
Yeah, this is the first level I'm seeing them in.
Okay.
So I'll be able to see them in the compendium after I beat the level. Because I can't access it mid-level.
Should I tell Joey that her cousins are being assholes again?
Hey, it's the breast bond.
The what?
That's the name of the attack. Breast bond. He fires a giant V-shaped beam from the breast area of the mech. I got a critical for that. 10-4 crit rate, everybody.
Could have been worse. It could have been a criticola.
Or it could be a stamina.
By the way, speaking of TF2.
Ooh.
No, you're gonna love this. This video I saw, this guy basically had a server where he had a mod for the server that it was every weapon in the game, but it removed all the negatives of it. And they found out basically the criticola is was it the critical? Which one's the other one? Is it the critical or the bonk atomic punch?
That is the bonk.
Okay, so the bonk is basically the most overpowered weapon without negatives because it's basically.
Are you talking about Great Blue by chance?
I don't remember. It was just randomly popped up for me, but yeah, if you have the bonk atomic punch, it's basically a fully charged invincibility, but you could still fire your gun without negatives, and it's just like there's nothing that could stop you.
Hold on, bear
It's
back,
wha-
chat.
It's
I am a terrible person. And if anyone laughed at that, yeah, a guy did die in Die Hard, and Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Die on Christmas with a fucking giggish happy.
I need to see who I'm gonna raid, but
I
actually I know I'm gonna raid. I was gonna say,
before we
you wanna
go,
tro-
I'm back, chat. Dog was barking at thin air.
Yeah, but I was saying like the bonk atomic punch with no negatives or now dark side is basically what happens if we give you a gallon of caffeine.
Yeah, I figured out exactly what you're on about. Yeah, it's great, Blue.
Yeah, out of a milk jug.
All these squares make a circle.
Honestly,
Alright.
I don't even know how I got it in between. He never leaves it.
Anyway, let's see the Psychic Ray God Alpha. Once the squid has fired its attack. At least there's a fast forward function. Okay. What kind of fucking Ginyu Force Toku Sentai shit did I just witness?
By the way, Ace, do you understand? You understand something? You're going to be like, okay, that's an awesome idea.
Wah.
So even though the collab yesterday kind of fell through because of my internet, I suggested to Skitty, and she actually said so. Think about it, because you know how she's a aspiring voice actress.
Yes.
The thing is, even though Ash and Skitty were playing, I was still in call with them. That's on mobile, and at one point Skitty made a Brooklyn voice, and I said, "Wait a minute, Skitty, what if you did like a goon from Batman?" So I had the idea that she could do a redeem on her channel where someone kind of like my Bane or Joker trolls Batman, but it's just like her just doing a voice act, of like a goon from Batman. And at one point I said, what if you and me just did a thing together for like if she did an audition reel of just two goons in Arkham just talking about like the difference between Batman and Man-Bat.
Anyway.
And Ash was like dying laughing as I was describing it.
Anyway, cutscene time. Okay. I accidentally skipped a line. Something's coming from farther back. And that's the Gansei. Oh. Along with multiple combined Fury Beasts, the Yoma Empire is supposed to be on the verge of collapse. Damn it. Radim will take them all on if we have to. Kira, no. You're being too reckless. I have to be. I have to protect my mother at all costs. We demanded that of you.
She's a mama boy.
Bomb? By activating the Star of Ramu, I can unleash Raideen's true power, the mystical energy Mutron, in exchange for my life. I can't let you do that, Mom. I can't. I would not hesitate to give my life for the sake of my child, for the sake of peace. Mom?
Is his mom a mermaid? Because that's a giant clam.
That's just the ship. I'm glad you have a gentle heart,
Why is the
Akira.
ship a clam?
But right now, you are the warrior of Raideen, the guardian deity of Mu. You must intend your duty, as I intend to fulfill mine. You mustn't fight for your mother's sake. Fight for freedom. Fight for peace, Akira. But they're so strong, not even Raideen could. Then you should gather power. Power? You mean Mutron energy? No, not that kind of power. You need kindred souls, comrades, others like Jingwei. I love the power glove. So bad.
You knew exactly.
Like Jingwei. Akira, look! Something's coming!
Wait, Ace, could you show a picture of the mom again?
Not at the moment.
Okay, there's no, like, profile picture of her? Oh, never mind.
I have to start the spit.
I don't know if I noticed, but I think she might...
Talk him immediately!
Because I was going to say, I think if I noticed...
She's from Raideen the Brave.
Oh, no, I was going to say, I thought she had the mom haircut, but no, she's safe. She does not have the haircut.
Yeah. Ring ring, Driftlat's here. Did someone order a can of whoop ass? Fucking hell. This is why I like Takuma. He's the stupid muscle head of the group, but I love him for it. The Getter Arc. It's the help Commander Jin promised us. It's been a while, Tetsuya. I'm guessing they're talking about Super Robot Wars X. Which, reminder, I didn't play. I've only played this and Robot Wars 30.
How many Robot Wars we got in here?
Do you want me to actually answer?
I do. I'm surrounded by Robot Wars.
This is basically the gun. This is basically like the mecha equivalent of Project Crosser. One of yours?
Yeah, just there's more of them out there.
Tetsuya Tsurugi. He's the pilot of Great Mazinger, one of my combat instructors. Looks like you found some comrades at least, last Kamui. I didn't ask for these idiots. Commander Jin dumped them on me. Man, you're one annoying piece of... Save it for later, Takuma. We have a date with a literal devil. Literal?
Dude,
what do you mean?
That voice hits him.
This is Koyomi. He's a coward.
No, I meant the other guy, the bald guy.
Yeah. And the Yoma Empire. It came back from a 12,000-year-long slumber to bring back the Age of Demons. From 12,000 years ago! A Advent, please respond. This is Higashiyama, Chief of Metropolis. Commander Jin of the Sao Tome Laboratory told us to expect you. Miss Ajika, I was under the impression we were supplying them with energy, not fighting.
Holy tits!
Yeah, this is still a mecha game at the end of the day. Also, you think she's the character that you should be saying that about? No, you've not seen
Also,
anything yet.
I just got asked, is this guy a cop or a detective? He looks
former.
Okay, yeah, that fits. So I can recognize that trope in an anime character from far away.
This is not Zelda. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough, Keys.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
I have no idea if he's responding to the declaration of holy tits or not. But either way, it's funny that that's the response.
Is there a character named Zelda in this game with big tits?
No. But if you think she was well endowed, no, there's a character on the team that has it even better off. And I mean, might possibly make a Lara jealous kind.
Oh God.
No, we can't abandon them to this. Driftlights, prepare for combat. Roger that. You have to do what's right, not what's easy, you know? Incidentally, what's with the hat, Echika? Oh, since I'm representing the A Advent, I thought I should dress the part. Yes. He is 16. She has been thrown into the situation. No, Echika.
No, I'm talking about the one with the red hair. Or with the red hat.
Yeah, Echika. Oh, sorry, she's 14. She is 14.
She still needs head pads.
Yeah, she's 14. And you know that literal floating city standing right next to the God Gundam? That was her 14th birthday present.
Wait, talk about the giant shell?
That's not a shell.
What floating city? Where's their floating city? Oh, that's a floating city?
Yep.
Oh, now I see it.
That's a whole city in that.
Did they scale it down?
So it can fit on the map screen, yeah.
God.
But it is said that is an entire city. 12,000 year slumber. Yeah, this is not Zelda.
Wait, that was her... Wait, that was her for which birthday?
That is her 14th birthday present, alongside, basically main character helping her out.
Man.
It was selected by Miss Echika's personal stylist. Looks good on you. Thank you very much. The enemy force is targeting the A Advents. Looks like they took Miss Echika's message a bit personal-like. Whatever the case, we won't back down. Are you here to help us? Of course we are! We're sending these demons back to their hellholes!
Oh, Domon's here?
Yeah, Domon! And yes, he has it, before you ask.
Wait. Domon talked about people working together.
Yes.
What timeline are we in? Domon was the asshole that didn't even want to work with the Shuffle Alliance.
This is to be fair, this is also taking place after Mobile Fighter.
Fair.
We can draw a potential greater than the sum of our individual parts. Work together. Yes, my son. That's our only hope of defeating the Yoma Empire. You up for it, Akira? You bet. All units, intercept the Yoma Empire forces while protecting Raideen and Great Mazinger. Onward, Raideen. Let us fight the demons with our new allies. So if any of my ships go down, so basically if the battleship goes down or if Akira goes down, I lose. So I'm going to do the smart thing and have these two get the fuck out of there. Luckily, that's considered terrain. Yo, we're just gonna send in the group badass. If the game would let me select him. Please stop drawing 14-year-olds like they're 20. Yeah. To be fair, you are also complaining about a cultural thing. A lot of stuff factors into that, art style, culture, etc. At the end of the day, we're Westerners talking about an Eastern culture. We don't really have a place to talk about that. The Eight Advent. Commander Jin told me about them. Certainly a motley crew. But their eyes are all fixed on the same horizon. That's why Akira was able to understand what his mother meant. There's only one thing left now. Crushing the Yoma Empire. Yeah, basically, we as Western cultures should not be telling Eastern cultures what they should be doing. If anything, that's actually why Asia doesn't really like us. Hey, Tetsuya leveled up. Can I use one of my other moves now? I cannot. I don't have the morale. I'll use the God Missile. I'm not alone. I have comrades. With our powers combined, the Yoma Empire won't stand a chance. That is the most cliche anime line I have ever seen in my life. Mikon crashed out the VC again. Something, fuck you, Amazon.
This internet.
It just makes everyone confused. Yeah. But also, unless you're the one making the art, my stance is you shouldn't be telling people how to draw it.
Wait, what's going on?
Keys said, please stop drawing 14-year-olds like they're 20. Yes, I agree. It is mostly a culture and art style thing. Westerners should not be commenting on how Easterners do things. Easterners should not be commenting on how Westerners do things. That is what leads to our cultures becoming watered down and end up losing what makes our culture special in the first place. If the cultures become watered down, the games you like are only going to become worse, hence the term enshittification. Yep. With me, Raideen, you are the guardian deity of Mu, the defender of humanity. I'm sorry, I see Mu like that, and my brain falls back on Monster Rancher. Might be because I grew up with it and I'm still mad we never got Rancher 4 here in Europe. The God Missile attack. Yay. Mikon, what in the living hell is a scorpion hook?
Get over here. Because basically I'm trying to stay on mobile, because that way I can actually, in case the internet goes on, I can still use 5G to talk to you. But basically internet came up and it put me back in the chat on PC, which I don't want it to do. But this is what I was doing with Skinny Hands yesterday, where I knew the internet was going on, so I could at least still chat with them. Well, because 5G... I hate saying this, but 5G is actually a lot more reliable than Wi-Fi. That makes me sick.
Oh, Mikon, this is who I was talking about.
Hold on a second. No, the other girl looks bustier.
Also, her ability activates the Crush Spirit, which means next attack gains armor and mobility down.
But can she crush the watermelon between her thighs?
She probably could. I mean, she is the one who runs the maintenance division.
Oh, Ace, did you hear?
Hear what?
Twitch basically in a way has basically chosen death with VTubers because wanna know what happened? At Iron Mouse's meet and greet, the convention staff threw away gifts that were given to her. Not just Iron Mouse, but Chibidoki too.
Yeah. I don't usually
At this
talk
point-
about drama on my streams, but this is an exception.
Yeah, in this case, it's like they literally, the best way to put it is they fucked with the queen. Nobody.
Her
fucks with the
ability is fan service. Yeah. That's actually a great way of summing up Ren. Then we have 80. 80 and Ren are a devious combo because you can fire for no cost and you can weaken them. Not to mention, if you pick the right attack, it's not really a problem, such as something like the Burning Slash. They're sharp, Rain. They're tough. Their goal is to annihilate humanity. They remind me of the Devil Gundam. We won't be defeated. Humanity will rise above the dark.
Oh, guys, the Devil Gundam going to be a boss in this game?
I hope not. A combined Fury Beast. And just like this, it's
Also,
already
Ace-
more animated than the Octobus, than the squids. Oh! Oh!
Oh. I was going to say, if this is anything like Project X Zone, we're at least going to fight the Gundam heads at least.
You're wide open.
Like,
Burning Flash! Jesus Christ!
is that a giant hand?
Yeah, I think.
Why is Master Hand in this game?
I have no idea. Activate Persist. Using Burning Slash is just my best option again. At least I use Persist, so I'm only taking an eighth of what I would have taken.
Question, Ace.
Yes.
Do you remember the brown underwear?
What?
I said, did you remember to wear the brown underwear?
What?
I just realized that's not Master Hand, that's a Wall Master.
Yeah, that is Gante. Okay. Okay, yeah, I might need you lot to start getting over here. Because jeez. I have no idea what Mikan's going on about. I don't know if this is a reference or not.
You know how okay, what would you need brown pants for if you're scared?
I don't get it.
Where's the thing, if you're laughing too much, you'll need yellow pants. My dude, you're not that much younger than me.
Mikan, you are almost in your 40s.
Touche. I'm saying if you remember your brown pants so you don't shit yourself.
Hmm.
What is shooting at me? Oh, that.
Alright, well. Gonna end phase here. Hey, we get to see Raiden's final attack.
Also, is that guy got 3 dragon heads on his waist?
Yeah. It's basically a bunch of things thrown together.
This King Gamora looking motherfucker. My dude,
The
ultimate muscle is over that way.
God charge. What is this Neo bird mode looking shit? You are not the Wing Zero. You are also not the Dragon Fang for the Nataku.
But is he him?
Well, Akira seems to have plot armor in this level, so probably.
Did I just hear that the Spanish soccer announcer?
I don't know because I don't hear the game.
Oh, I could have just I heard goal.
Like, I have the game audio off because copyright reasons.
Oh, good point.
Like, I hear literally nothing from the game. Only the Discord share has it.
Ah.
I could dodge that with my eyes closed. Then why didn't you dodge the last one?
Because his eyes weren't closed.
And he's countering with the God Gogan.
What about God Goki? No, wait, no, we don't need to give Gokis more support.
About that, Miko. Do you know how the Pack Doom of Dimensions came out recently?
Please don't tell me what I think you're going to tell me.
You know the Pack Doom of Dimensions that just came out? Like last month, tail end last month?
I haven't looked at Yu-Gi-Oh cards in a while.
Yeah, so, yeah, Pack Doom of Dimensions came out. And you are not going to like what I have to say next. So thanks to the pack Doom of Dimensions, Gokis now have access to some new cards.
As long as there's no more Blue Eyes support.
Oh, we may have also got a new boss monster.
I want to scream.
We got a new boss monster, new support to easily get into the boss monster. We also got a synchro monster, and we got a retrain of Suprex. The retrain is also a tuner, which lets us go into our new synchro monster. So we got a third Link 2, still not getting a Link 1. Gee, I wonder why. The sarcasm is the sarcasm should be obvious.
Ace, 1 moment.
Yes.
Okay.
The Yoma Empire. There's a lot we still don't know about their military strength. In any case, it'd be hard to remain an independent nation if these guys took over the world. Time for some old-fashioned demon slaying. Humans won't lose to some demons. Ninjas! Yojimbu! Strike to open!
VTubers and fidget spinners.
And one to finish!
Ace.
I keep getting better! Yo.
Do you think God never comes to Earth because he's afraid of what humans have created, aka fidget spinners?
That is a good question. However, counterpoints. Gundam Fighter or not, What I have to do won't change.
Well, why didn't you just spray him over the head?
Yeah!
Oh, it's not a. Oh, wait, it's a hand, but it's snakes. What the heck am I looking at?
I don't know.
I hate it.
All I know is Domon can punch very fast.
But this thing might be able to punch too.
Oh yeah, no, this thing absolutely packs a punch.
It has finger beams.
Let's just use Yojimbo again.
Hey, was it
Time
this
to
one or
banish
was it
some
a different one that
demons.
had- Ace, was it this one or a different one that had Mecha Godzilla in it?
This one.
Oh,
This one has Mecha Godzilla. We actually fought with him a couple levels back, if I recall correctly. I remember. I'm pretty sure it's where you get the Dino Xenon.
but what about the Power Rangers?
They're not here. They'd be Super Sentai.
Uh-huh. True, Super Sentai. Imagine it had the Dragon Zord from the original American Power Rangers. Like it actually, like instead of doing the Super Sentai, they actually have Tommy from they have the
We've
Tommy as the Green Ranger from the original Power Rangers.
we've had
As an
kaiju,
homage to him.
bugs, terrorists. I guess we're fighting literal demons now. I thought we came here to sell energy. They're asking for a fight, so we'll give them one. It's called customer service. Fucking Bakugo mindset right here. Let's not disappoint them. That's what drift lights are all about. You should have stayed in bed if you're just gonna go on about exterminating humans. Let's do this! You're not getting off that easy. Have some point-blank missiles!
I just want to say this. It would be scary to see Ace work customer service.
I would like to point out, real quick, the Dino Xenon just performed a missile kick. You heard me
Also,
correctly.
I don't say it's scary for Ace to work customer service, not because it's that. I'm just saying, like, it'd be scary because he would just speed run getting fired if he had to work customer service. Tell me I'm wrong.
All right, let's see the ultimate attack of this thing. The Great Mazinga's Thunder Break. Oh, I call down Great's dominating power. Thunder Break!
Domon, what the hell? You're going to ask me by an ultimate muscle reject. And that's saying something to get rejected from ultimate muscle when they literally have a wrestler at the toilet. Or a urinal, I mean.
Did you really think that would hit? Depends where he was walking. I feel like one of you is overestimating my capability to work customer service and the other is underestimating.
No, Ace.
I'm not sure which I'm not sure if I should be offended or not.
Ace, you would just tell a Karen to F off the moment she starts something.
Hey, don't hit me where I live. Oh, but this is the Getter arc.
Like Ace,
Out of the way.
Ace, if you were working customer service and a woman was like, "Do you know who I am?" I know me. You would say like your parents' biggest regret.
I just said don't hit me where I live, motherfucker.
Or no, Ace would be like, "Do you know who I am?" The result of your parents having a drunken binger. No. The result of your parents having too much alcohol. I'm just gonna break Ace tonight.
Okay, so they're picking a fight with Rain. Okay. Yeah, just go with the beam, Naginata. You haven't seen much of what the Rising Gundam can do anyway. Nat and this thing made the mistake of attacking Rain when Domon's here. And they missed anyway!
Oh god, Ace said saw something. Please tell me in this game it's just the main protag from the different Gundam games, because if it has the side characters, I don't want to deal with Saisachi.
It can have side characters, and I know Sai's here. We've already seen him.
Oh, dear God.
I mean, all jobs have customers, so you can work at a lot of jobs. There's a problem there you might have overlooked, Keys. You see, I hate people.
That's what I said.
I'm like a bridged Kirito. I really hate people.
Like, here's the thing, Keys, here's the thing. Ace hates people. The only reason he doesn't get rid of people is because that's illegal.
Man speaks truth. Information Division, all hands. You face the Gundam of Gundams.
But does he face Gundam style? Ding, 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 ding.
Domon's about to do his best Star Platinum impression. Also, did you think we were done? Take it from here, Rain.
Why does Rain have a Gundam?
You know she's the pilot of the Rising, right?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Rain from I thought you were talking about Rain from G Gundam.
Yeah, G Gundam Rain. She pilots the Rising Gundam.
I don't remember that. I thought she only drove the car sometimes.
No, she also pilots the Rising.
Oh, so is that a skeleton on that cliff?
I don't know. I've not been looking at the background.
Like over to the bottom right, I thought I saw a giant
Wow.
skeleton.
Congratulations, Rain. You have achieved fuck all.
So I just try to flare in my face. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea.
That is a good question. Why did you think that was a good idea?
Well, the mission said the quest said activate the flare, the signal flare. It was, but the flare was in a mortar. A mortar
So if I
shooter.
steal a kill, no one's gonna care, right? Doing it anyway. I've got my target. This will be over in an instant from this range. Time to do a Scorpion impression and get over here. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta refresh the stream because I'm delayed because my internet went out earlier. Who's hitting me? Oh, you. That's not doesn't hurt. It's just slightly annoying.
All hostiles have been neutralized. Okay, I'd heard rumors, but I still can't believe they were actual demons. This the threat that Raideen has been protecting us from. And after all that, we never even saw Barao. Have you calmed down, Akira? Yeah. Sorry about earlier, Tetsuya. I wasn't paying attention to those around me. I get it now. I'm not fighting alone. Jingui, Tetsuya, Mari,
Okay, yeah,
Saramaru.
now I'm looking at PC. Yes, she does have bigger boobs. Still not
Yep.
as big as Lars, though.
You were always with me. You better put your newfound resolve to use in the battles to come. Come on, let's head back. Of course. Metropolis Control Room. Ren, status report. Energy transfer is perfectly stable. Metropolis's energy storage is currently at 62%. We should hit the
Hey,
target
so
of
I don't have to
90% by
stream
tomorrow
this for
morning.
me.
Go ahead.
It's just now showing Domo doing the JoJo impersonation.
Yeah. Yep, so go off the stream and go back onto it.
Yeah. The thing is, the stream's on my phone, so I gotta keep moving my head to look down. So I'm doing something on my
Very
other
well.
monitor. At the
Carry
moment.
on. You have our gratitude, Representative Ichika. With the energy you're providing, we may yet be able to restore Metropolis. We're happy to help any way we can. Furthermore, I'd like to reward you for stepping in and helping Radine. I appreciate that sentiment, but I'm afraid I must decline. May I ask why? By fighting the enemies of humanity,
Your
we
mother.
protect the peace of the world, which includes the peace of A Advent. We've decided against fighting as a means of raising funds. Ah, I understand. In that case, I'd like to provide you with ammunition and everyday commodities. Would that be acceptable? That's very kind of you. I accept. Commander Jin has spread word of your exploits here to various other locations. Soon you'll be receiving requests not only from those who need energy, but also from those who need your strength. You seem upset. I can't say I'm entirely happy to put my citizens and driftlights at risk, but I firmly believe that A Advent exists to protect those who would threaten peace and freedom. As your successes spread, you'll attract more companies and individuals willing to sponsor you. I understand. I hope that taking up those requests will help grow the A Advent into a prosperous country. In that case, would you take Akira and Radim with you on your journey? I don't believe I've had the pleasure, Miss... Forgive my late introduction. I am Akira's mother, Reiko Hibiki. Although my real name is Lemuria, survivor of the Empire of Mu. You mean the civilization that was lost 12,000 years ago, correct? Yes, it happened after their
It was
war.
12,007.
After their war against the Yoma Empire, Mu was able to seal the Yoma away, but they weren't able to recover from the damage, so made preparations for their eventual return. Radim, the guardian deity of Mu, and my mother, the imperial princess, was sent into a deep slumber until the present day. After I woke from my 12,000-year sleep, I met Ichiro Hibiki. We were wed and had a son. And then I was chosen to be the brave pilot of Raideen, to fight against the Yoma Empire. A battle 12,000 years in the making. Raideen is the guardian of hope. I have no doubt that its strength will be a great help to you on your journey. Mom, today's fight made me realize that Barrow is biding his time. He won't make a move himself. He'll only deploy his renewed army until the time comes. What is he waiting for? I'll have to find another way to investigate that. In the meantime, Ichiro and I will investigate Barrow and the Yoma Empire from a different angle. If we work separately, we may be able to avoid Barrow's attention. I'd like to join Reiko, Professor. Thank you, Ray. Then I want to go with Akira. Mari, are you sure? I want to come with you. I'll be coming even if you say no. I don't get a say, do I? Alright, I'm glad you're with me, Mari. I will stay with Chief Higashiyama and work on the defense of Metropolis. We will all protect humanity from the Yoma Empire in different ways. Well then, welcome aboard, Akira, Mari. Thank you for having us. I'm not much of a fighter, but I'll help in any way I can. We appreciate your support. Representative Ichika, you are protected by a great power. Great power? What do you mean? I'm not certain myself, but I can sense it. I know what it's called. It's called plot armor.
Plot armor. Hey, so I have a
So,
question.
what is this power of which you speak? It's because someone can't die because fate literally will not let them.
Hey, so imagine if there was like some movie or game where that person says like where it says something like that, where it says like the Empire was from 12,000 years ago. 12,000 years, and then the person from the Empire says actually it was 12,016. People forget that last 16 years.
Please do not give me ideas.
God damn it.
That power will guide you in the A Advent to where you need to be. Thank you, Princess Lemuria. I won't forget it. A Advent! hangar. I'm Raiden's pilot, Akira Hibiki. As of today, I'm a member of the Driftlights. Somehow I'm not surprised that these two are together. Can't believe he brought his girlfriend with him. We just fought literal demons, and that's where you draw the line, huh? She say, please shut the fuck up, you Beyblade X looking reject.
Oh my god. She does look like she's from Beyblade.
Beyblade X, specifically, the newest generation. He's about our age. Yeah. I like bikes and playing soccer. Glad to be here. Do you have anything worthwhile to know? He sure doesn't feel like he's our age. Do that, you 5 pilot a fucking Megazord! Yeah. I won't just be Akira. Tetsuya. I'll be joining as Akira's guardian. Hope you don't mind. It'll be an honor to fight alongside the famous Tetsuya Tsurugi. Furthermore, Commander Jin's asked me to personally oversee the Getter team's training. Please look forward to it, especially you two, Takuma, Baku. Okay, so that's the feeling your grave being stepped on. Is that one of your predictions? It's not like those really come true. No, this isn't a vague glimpse.
Wheeler showing.
I know for a fact that we're in for training straight out of hell. Bring it on, I say. If little Akira here can take it, so can we. Ooh, you've got guts, Takuma. This'll be fun. Your father, Ryoma Nagare, was an outstanding warrior, a role model I strive to follow. Don't let me down. I don't like to compare myself to my old man. I can stand on my own 2 feet. You'll see. By the way, what's Koji Kabuto up to? I wanted to see Mazen Kaiser up close.
Holy crap, that guy's, brow, his forehead. Holy shit.
Yeah. Let's just say I can't reveal Kabuto's whereabouts currently. Carnage Kabuto? One Punch Man? Okay. That was a terrible joke. Especially considering especially considering how many pieces Carnage Kabuto got put into. Someone really needs to tell Saitama what the phrase "holding back" means. Now, if we want to expand our fighting force further, I suggest we go to Easter Island. Right. I heard some ancient ruins are being explored out there. Combattler V is part of the survey team. They should be done soon. Expanding our forces. I guess we still need some extra muscle. Yeah, you've definitely got plenty to fucking spare there, mate. Built like a brick shithouse.
Listen, I'm not muscle, I'm just fat. Wait, I mean, you're the other way around.
Like, bro,
this
man is built like a JoJo character. He is all muscle, but has 0 IQ.
I was going to say he used intelligence as dump stat.
Yeah. Once word of our recent battle spreads, the A Advent will most likely start receiving many requests. Not just for energy, but also for protection. Wherever someone's in need, we'll show up to help. That's what we'll do here on the A Advent. Well, Echik has to make that call. I am, in fact, willing to go anywhere for the sake of the A Advent. Really? Even to space? If the situation calls for it, yes. Though, given the size of our vessel, we would have to go through the procedures in Panama to consider achieving orbit. At the end of the day, we're a free nation. That means we can go wherever we want. Wherever we want. This is the A Advent. Raiden and I will fight to protect this place now. Hey. Hello? You're Takuma Nagare of Geta Team, right? Come on, you don't need to be so stiff. From now on, we're gonna eat the same onigiri. We're teammates, you know? Oh, okay. I guess. Yo, during the battle, you mentioned you're fighting for your mom. Not just for her, but yeah, I want to protect them. You know what? I like you. Huh? Don't worry, man. The Getter team's got your back all the way. What? Got a problem with that, Conway? Not this time. Oh. Huh?
So there's Gundams in this game.
Yes.
That girl said her city is basically a free state.
A free country. Yes. It's a flying
Do you
country.
think that, I know. Does that mean she's basically immune to Geneva's checklist?
No, as she is recognized by the League of Nations. But I'm gonna make it look like we are. Kira Hibiki. Yes? Treasure your mother. Of course. It's surprising to hear Takuma and Kamui being so nice, isn't it? A little bit. I'm sure that the two of them love their mothers very much. While we're on the subject, not to pry, but what about your mother, Echika? I'm told that she passed away shortly after I was born. I see. Sorry, that was rude of me. No, it's fine. I don't have any memories of her. You still have stuff to remember her by, though, like the lands of Yamagi City and the Frombernet residence. Yagami City is the city that we live in. You know, a Advents. Her dad's 14th birthday present to her was turning Yagami City and the Frombernet residence into a floating country. Reminder that this is not even the most insane shit in a game like this. Yes, I suppose that's true. You could say
remember, my dad can pay money to have people beat up your dad.
To be fair, we also have no clue where her dad is.
I mean,
So for all we know, he's dead.
Like, my dad beat up your dad, but my dad can pay money to have your dad beaten up.
Yeah, pretty much. But she's too peaceful to do that. You could say that the A Advent is a gift from both your mom and dad. Wait, what?
Until we take the
Keys
last
can get it.
donut.
Yeah. Yeah, no. The most insane shit in this game isn't even the fact that the Frombernet residence and Yagami City got turned into a floating country. Ichika does not know her mother, and her dad's currently missing.
Does she have an evil uncle?
I don't know, actually. We don't know any of her family. We just kind of know she exists.
Okay, does she have a very overprotective butler?
I'm pretty sure Butler is very, very protective.
Also, Kamui looks like a freaking he looks like a side character in One Punch Man.
To be fair, he is kind of a hybrid, so.
He looks like a side character in One Punch Man.
Never thought about it that way. Thank you, Chise. That makes me want to keep the Advent safe even more. Ace. Keep your chin up, Echika. From now on, the world is the Advent's oyster. I'll do my best. Also, can we agree that the male protagonist actually looks really fucking cool? Oh, by the way, in case you're curious, because I do remember this, if you don't pick them, the female MC, actually does show up in a bit of dialogue. So the protagonist you don't pick actually does show up every now and then in dialogue. Their Lunadrock also looks different, and Femces is known as the Lunadrock 2, not just the Lunadrock. They perform the exact same, though. Ren, rank 2. Restores 500 HP to the A Advent at the start of own phase. AT has hit rank 2.
Also, I want to point out, the character that looks like Babel character, she looks like, I'm going to say this, she looks flatter than cardboard.
Yep. But yeah, I like 80. So yeah, Ren runs the maintenance division, A runs the information division, and Cookie runs the general support division. Also, we now get to look at Murray's. Restores 20 SP to the calling unit's main pilot. That's actually pretty useful in my opinion. Oh, right,
Ace.
this mechanic. What?
Ace. I'm about to hit Cheese with the Wombo combo. She looks like a side character in the background of a filler arc of Beyblade.
Hmm. I don't have the points for that.
She looks like one of the NPC characters you would fight in a Beyblade DS game.
Honestly, yeah. Also, yeah, the different characters do show up on the menus. I do want to go with what I can remember though, especially with the upgrade mech mechanic. So as you can tell, we have access to the ability to upgrade the Great Mazinger and Radin now. Also, we can assign favorites. Of course, I have put some upgrades into my Lunadrock.
Great people.
Yeah, actually, pretty much. Worth mentioning, by the way, if you upgrade any of the forms of the Getter, it is shared between all three of them. Because technically, it is one machine that flips between three forms. I'm gonna upgrade the okay, I can't even afford to do that. Okay. Let's upgrade this a bit. Because if that level taught us anything, it's the God Gundam doesn't really have godly defense. Time to speak of another Gundam atrocity. Well, how about we talk about the biggest fuck up you can ever make when talking to AI? That's right, I'm going to be talking about the Devil Gundam.
Oh, here we go.
Also known as the Dark Gundam in English, the Devil Gundam, well, it's quote-unquote pilot, he's more like a captive, is Kyoji. If you see the game moving, that's because even if I'm not tapped into the game, it still reacts to my mouse moving. It's kind of weird. But yeah, but basically, the God Gundam was purpose-built to destroy the Devil Gundam.
Oh my god, what the hell?
What?
I gotta report this person's camp.
Okay. Also, I want to quickly talk about the upgrading pilots mechanic. So there is actually some decent stuff you can use. So especially a case of some of the DLC abilities you got. Mostly in my case, I actually do have some of the upgrades because of course I do. I have the DLC Tactical Standby and SP Recovery abilities. So I recover 10 SP instead of on top of the base 5, so I get 15 back every turn. And if I don't do something on my turn, so if I have an action I haven't done yet that I can do, I get an extra action and +3 move at the start of my next turn, and I gain another additional 10. So on a turn that I don't do something, the next turn I get back 25 SP. I can move twice, and I have 3 additional movements. But also, I want to mention the abilities that mess with morale a little bit. Basically, I actually do want to mention Domon's morale feature real quick, because hey Mikan, do you know what happens when Domon is in sync with his Gundam?
Yeah.
Yeah, Talon's gold, right? Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
That's a thing in the game. And only if he is in that state does he become capable of using what is effectively its secret attack. As otherwise, you can't use it. Yes, the Bakunetsu Goldfinger is absolutely here. When you have high enough morale, Domon enters his transformed state, and of course, becomes able to use his two erupting moves, Burning Slash and Burning Finger. This is due to the Hyper Mode ability. At 120 or higher morale, it gets a buff until the end of the mission, and it still has 2 part spaces I have yet to use. Mostly because, do I really need it? Most I can really do is give... Oh, okay. Never mind, I get it.
So I got to stop watching the I got to stop watching the thing on Discord because it's overheating my phone. Like my phone is like flaming hot nachos right now.
No, I get it, don't worry. But also, I'm going to give... oh, wait, I don't have a spare of that to use yet. I'm going to give him this soldier's medallion. Ah, he accidentally left the call. Okay. So, yeah,
yeah.
Congratulations, Miko.
Yeah. Right now I'm just filling up a support tech with Bethesda.
Congratulations. Oh, okay. So that was the mission that unlocks a bunch of stuff. Okay. We have side missions too. Give me a moment. I need to quickly check something. Okay. So that's not even out yet. So what I was hoping for isn't out.
What is now?
Okay. So I have access to a few little details. The DLC missions I have access to right now, DLC missions I could do, so Visitors from Another World and Unstable Dimensions, are basically just little bonuses I can get at the moment. But besides that, it also might be from the fact that I pre-ordered the game. So going over some of the side mission stuff, I do have a decent bit of side content. Mostly they give power parts, but I have access to the deluxe edition bonus. Yeah, the deluxe edition bonus, the pre-order bonus, of which you can't currently get. But basically, I do have a few lovely little details that aren't currently available. Though I do get access to some good abilities. In fact, I've actually just equipped Domon with one of the power parts from the Ultimate Edition, the Soldier's Medallion. Which I would like to point out means Domon is basically permanently in hyper mode. Reminder that hyper mode needs him to have 120 morale to enter hyper mode. But because of the medallion I gave him, he now has at minimum 130. Oh, we actually get to get a few little conversation ones. Okay. System Nirikana 1. The system that is essentially the heart of the A Advent. It looks so impressive. Every time I see it, it's almost overwhelming. Apparently, System Nirikana 1 exists to record everything that goes on in the A Advent and use that information to create something new. Everything that goes on. Exactly. Tracks the movement of our assets, total units driftlights have taken down, the number of ace pilots. Using that data, System Nirikana 1 creates new things that will strengthen the A Advent. You make it sound like Nirikana 1 is rewarding us for our hard work. In a real way, it is. I'll be the one receiving our presents from the system, but you should look forward to them too. Of course, that'll motivate me to work as hard as I can. Basically, as we do more stuff, the system that powers the ship gets better. Relics of the Ancients. There are a number of civilizations in the history of our world that grew extremely powerful and then collapsed for one reason or another. Those are what we call super civilizations, right? We still don't understand them completely, but these things we're calling relics from the ancient super civilizations have been found worldwide. I think getting our hands on them could provide a big power boost to the A Advent and Driftlights. I see. If the opportunity presents itself, I'll direct the A Advent towards locations where we can obtain relics. I'll do my part collecting whatever information I can about them. I wish to be careful about this. We're sure to run into others who are planning to get their hands on the same relics. Those situations could easily devolve into combat. I truly hope things don't play out that way, but I'll take on any chance if it's for the good of the A Advent. Your determination has inspired me, and throw myself into gathering information on the relics. Speaking of, it actually just unlocked some levels. Ace Pilot. Yes, it's a title given to any pilot who's taken down 70 or more enemy units. It's up to you to bestow this title on them. Of course, I hope this will be a great pep boost for everyone in the Driftlights. Though, Miss Echika, what if you sat down and spoke with Ace pilots individually? One-on-one, no speech. No speeches. What? I should just talk to them? The experience they've gained becoming aces could provide you some valuable insight. That's true. I'd like to do that, I think. Though that does make me feel, it does make it feel like bestowing them with a title is just an excuse for me to have a chat. I know assigning titles is an official duty, but I think it would be best to forget the abnormalities and just talk to them like a normal girl. These are our newly minted aces, after all. I'm sure they'll accept honest words from the heart. Thank you, Anina. I'll give it a try. Honestly, I'm looking forward to chatting with them. Why do you all say that like there's more than one of me? What do you mean that's not what they meant? Our assist crew has grown stronger. They've improved by gaining experience, just like the pilots. They each have 4 levels of growth, and for each level, they advance and unlocks new abilities for them. Sounds wonderful! Why don't you sit down and chat with any assist crew member who reaches the highest level, just like you do with the ace pilots? Oh, I'd love to! I'm sure these are the people supporting the front line from the rear. I'm sure they can lend you some insight. I'm sure you're right, of course, but I'm also looking forward to having a chance to chat with them. A good opportunity to chat, so why not forget all the formality and speak to them as a normal girl? Alright, I look forward to that. Basically, assist crew only have 4 levels, but to be fair, with how hard it is to level them up. Oh, that's actually clever. You can filter it. Okay. Okay. Let's get the reward for reaching rank F. It assigns a ranking based on how our national capabilities stack up against the other countries of the world. Advent is just getting started. Work out how to get the evaluation up. Basically, as we progress, our rank goes up, and we get more awards from the system. I'm not going to read all of these. Mostly because at this point, I have no clue how you wouldn't be at this point, though this is also because I have DLC, so.
Wow, this person is literally... They literally have their allies spawn here and constantly die. What the hell is wrong with this? Oh god, they did with a monkey too. What the... This is disgusting. Hope this person...
I have no idea what the fuck he's on about, chat.
Ace, I will DM you what happened. I'm
Okay.
not going to show you a picture I took, but I'll DM you.
So basically, we get rewards for upgrading more of the STG as well. Oh, cool. We're also getting a bunch of mission XP. Just... Okay. So basically, the game rewards us for not being shit at the game. Alright, let's take a look and see if we can upgrade the God Gundam any further. Let's just do that. I am not going to regret that at all. Everything for the God Gundam is now at least rank 1. Considering I'm basically investing in this thing being stupidly broken. Either way, I'm not really gonna feel ripped off if it's not good. Mostly because, come on, this is Domon Kashu we're on about here. If I expected him to be bad, I would not be talking about Domon. Like, come on, that just sounds like heresy. We've still yet to unlock the shop, though.
Wait, what about shotgun?
A shop. We do not have access to the shop yet. We're only in chapter 2.
Damn.
Alright. And of course, since levels in this game are long as fuck, I will of course be wrapping up here. So thank you all so much for watching. I have been the Drifter, Isaac Archer, and the In-Between welcomes you. See you then. More like a bit more ether crystals making gems. Basically, it's fucking useless. Also, this section, this specific Hey guys,
Are you familiar with the ASWG08? Probably not. Well, the problem there is I know where those vents lead.
and that's a kill.